Hey traders, so I did some more trading and some back testing on the AUD NZD, and I want to go over something that really stood out to me today. I was able to notice something that I didn't notice before about my hedge fund levels. I realized something about how they can keep you out of a choppy market. And this is just one more reason why my hedge fund levels are that much powerful compared to any other indicator that's out there. And I want to go over the details on how this worked out and how I was able to discover this. And I really think after you watch this video, you're going to be amazed as to why these indicators for the hedge fund levels are so much more powerful than anything out there. So without further ado, let's get into the video and let me show you what I found. Okay, here we are in the AUD NZD pair setup on my charts at the moment. Currently, what I was doing today was I was doing some back testing. I noticed something that I didn't pick up on before, and I don't know why it didn't occur to me before. But I'm someone who likes to back test a lot, and I like to see what I can find as an opportunity to really perfect my trading with my technical analysis skills. And I really was looking at this, and it occurred to me when I noticed, if you watch my video from yesterday, I put a video up where I was going over the settings and the parameters with how the bar look back looks on the hedge fund levels. And I'm going to do that right now just so we can kind of recap what I did. And you guys can kind of see how this works in conjunction with what I'm going to talk about in a minute from now. So let's go into how the bar look back works, and I'm going to show you how with what it does and what I noticed how we can use it to our advantage. So on the AUD NZD, I was using this as a 13 bar look back. When it comes to the bar look back, when you're using the bar look back, you want to use it in a way in which you can find what best suits for you. So the smaller the number on the bar look back, the more hedge fund levels you get. The higher the number, the less levels you get in terms of arrows that are printing on the screen. Okay, so I'm going to use a 13 just for this example. As you're looking on the screen, you can see the amount of arrows that are on the screen. I'm going to bring this all the way down to a 5, just so you can see in contrast and compare to what it looks like with that number and compared to a 13. Okay, let's see what that does. You're going to see a lot of levels on the screen. Just give it a minute. All right, do you see that? Look how many levels you get on the screen when we bring this down to a low level. So this right here tells you nothing. You would never be able to know what to do or how to trade this if you were looking at this on your own. Okay, so let's bring this back to a 13. Okay, I wouldn't know what to do with that. That wouldn't do anything for me. Okay, that's why every single market is unique towards how you use the bar look back with the hedge fund levels. That's what's success. That's what's mission critical when we use the bar look back. You need to know what setting is right for you for how you want to trade based off of how you are as a trader. Are you more of an aggressive trader or are you more conservative trader? Okay, so I'm going to use this on a 13 for the AUD NZD. Okay, this is what it does for us. Okay, so what I noticed when I was back testing and I was going over some results that I had and some information that I was looking at, I was looking at this. This is the exact same pair that I did yesterday. So if you guys want to go look at that, you can take a look at what I did. So what I was noticing was, you see how we have all this chop right here? What I like to do is, I really like to draw my zones. So I have my zone drawn out. So that's what I was looking at. Okay. So from there, I noticed, okay, there's a bunch of hedge fund levels. By the way, guys, I want to let you guys know what these green and red arrows are. So before I go any further, the red arrows are basically a volume flush of selling liquidity that has been pushed down to that level, and the green arrows are a volume flush of buying liquidity that is being injected into the market. So that is where these arrows are coming from. That's what they're being directed from. They're being directed from big institutions that are coming in to push and direct the market in whichever particular direction that is going for that arrow to print. So in this case, we have red ones printing to the downside, and we have green ones printing to the upside. That's what each of these represent, okay? Okay, so from there, what I noticed with this was we have a bunch of arrows that are printing, okay? And I'm looking in this position to go short because we have rising reds, okay? But if you look closely, don't you notice how we have a lot of rising reds? We have a lot of red arrows that are printing. So because of that, it kind of, dilutes a little bit, where should I really look to take the short position, right? So I was noticing this is how we keep ourselves out of a choppy market. Really look for, an indicator, a bar look back setting that's strong. So I noticed a 15 was an opportunistic number to really keep keep the chart clean, keep less hedge fund levels, and really give us the opportunity to find a good entry. So with this, I basically just connected, my hedge fund level to here. And this was telling me, this shows us how to really keep ourselves out of a choppy market. And I'm going to go over some more examples so you can see what I'm talking about here, okay? Notice how there's only, I remember how, in my video yesterday, if you go back and watch that, I really like to look for 3 falling greens, okay? Take a look at this. So we have falling green, falling green, falling green, push to the upside. Look at that. That's your entry. That's the entry, guys, all right? Now I'm going to show you what this looks like on 13 again. See how you have all these levels? Yeah, you wait for it to break to the upside, but it keeps it more consistent and more stronger with where the strongest level is coming in at. So remember what I said, the less or the more hedge fund, the bigger the number, the less hedge fund levels you'll see printing on the screen, okay? So currently we're looking at a 13, okay? I'm going to show you this again. Let's go back to the same spot where we started. Let's bring this back to a 15. There we go. Falling green, falling green, falling green. Push to the upside. Boom. There's your entry. Let's do it again. Falling green, falling green, falling green, falling green. There's 4 in this case. Not a problem. It still is a great trade. Push to the upside. Look at how the trade takes off. Awesome. That is awesome, guys. That keeps you out of a choppy market and it helps you know when to go. So I'm going to contrast this to a bar look back of 13 again, just so you guys can see. See how you have all the different levels coming in. Hedge fund level here, 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 hedge fund level here. This is what I wanted to show today because I think this is very important. I think it gives traders an opportunity to see how the market really can be choppy at times, and this is a good way to understand when to get in the market and when to not get in the market, because this will give you the opportunity to see where is the really strong key level coming in at compared to your TA that you're already doing. So use this in conjunction with how you want to see your TA, what it formulates for you based off of what you're looking for, and to take the right precise entry. Okay, let's do a few more use case scenarios. What else can we see here? Okay, so that was a 15. Let's look at this. Let's go back to a 13 again. I just like to compare. Oh, this was a 13. Let's go back to a 15. So that's a 13. There we go. We clean that up. Falling green, falling green, falling green. There it is, guys. There's your push to the upside. Same thing here. Falling green, falling green, falling green, break to the upside. Let's draw that out. Boom. There's your entry. All right, so I hope that made some difference. I hope that helped you guys understand something about the hedge fund levels today. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'm happy to get these out to you. Go ahead and reach out to me through email, like and subscribe to the video. I really appreciate it. It helps me, gain traction in my videos so that you guys can get more content to you guys. Email, I'm happy to get you a free trial and let you know how these work, and I can set it up with you one-on-one. All right, guys, take it easy.